This is a video of assembly of the R100. The bike is already assembled, but I'm gonna just show you how it goes together because it's not much to it. The front wheel will be off and the front fender. So when you're putting the front wheel on, you're gonna have these two little spaces right here. One short one on the right side if you're facing forward on the bike, and the long one on the left side. And they go to brake caliper. You're gonna slide the disc right into the brake caliper, then slide that shaft in, put one of the short washers, slide it through the other side, then put the long washer. The fender, you're just putting these two screws in on both sides just to mount that fender on. That one's pretty self-explanatory. In the rear, these shocks are on, but they're not mounted to the bottom. So you're gonna notice this wheel is dragging the body of this. So you're gonna lift each side up first and put this bolt right in the bottom. Lift the bike up and put that bolt in. And you're gonna do that on both sides to mount these sharks. Like I said, the sharks is already gonna be on it. It just won't be attached down here. So you're gonna attach that bolt. And then right here, this guard is off. You're just gonna put the one screw in there. And then on this one, you're gonna put it in and line that hole up to put this foot peg on. And you're gonna do that on both sides. This part will be showing you how to assemble the handlebars. Before you mount the handlebars on, you wanna get this part on first because it's a little hard to get on if you mount the handlebars first. So you're gonna, leave it off and slide this in first. The other side is just gonna come apart and go in, but this side, this piece needs to go in first, so slide that on first. Okay, when you do this part right here, you wanna make sure this goes into the shaft and this right here goes right back into the joints, the little grooves. And this little hole right there, you wanna make sure this little pin right here lines up in that hole. It stops it from twisting back and forth when it's on the bike. So it's gonna go into the hole, then you just put the two screws in there to lock it in. Okay, on both sides, you're gonna have that same little pin that's gonna lock into the handlebars so this doesn't spin. And then you just put the two screws in there just to lock this in place. You just wanna make sure it's locked into that hole so it doesn't spin it around. And then on the brakes, self-explanatory, just put these two screws back in and put your brakes according to where you want it to set. And then put your screws in here and line your handlebars up to where you want it to be. And then that's pretty much all of the assembly on the bike. That keyhole is for your battery pack if you want to take your battery out to charge, or you can just charge it in the bike by using that port right there. And then your mirrors will just screw into the top holes up here. And the only thing you have to watch out for is on this double kickstand, this display model, when I put it together, it was rubbing the wheel when it's in the off position. So if that happened to yours, you just need to get a pole and just put it up in the air and bend it away from the wheel. One of the other ones we had didn't have that issue, but this particular one had that issue with that kickstand was bent over, but it could have been hit in shipping. So if that happens to yours, just bend it back over. And that's pretty much it for the assembly of the R100.